Hello and welcome back to the Football Rundown. We're here with a match preview for this weekend's clashing at Stockport County against Grimsby Town. It's going to obviously be an interesting game for Stockport County, a big game for Stockport County, an opportunity to extend their lead at the top of the table, of course taking top spot as Notts County lost to Mansfield last weekend. That enabled us to go top of the table, and of course we will be at Edgeley Park on Saturday, very much expecting Stockport County to get that win to retain top spot. So first versus 18th in League 2. It hasn't been a great start for Grimsby Town so far this season. An interesting little fact as well. Out of the teams in League 2 this season, Grimsby rank top for teams who County faced the most in the club's history. They faced each other 26 times. In that time, Stockport have collected 10 wins, 7 draws, while losing on 9 occasions. So Stockport with 10 wins, Grimsby with 9. I've got to say that record between the two teams is pretty even for both teams, of course, who both saw promotion to League 2 in 2022. Some more information as well, of course. Stockport lost both times to Grimsby last season. The home fixture in October saw County lose 3-1 at Edgeley Park as Callum Camps was sent off. The second fixture on New Year's Day saw County lose once again, but just the one goal between the two teams on that occasion as Grimsby won 1-0 at home against Stockport County, of course, travelled away on New Year's Day. It's a new season though, and I think that's what we've got to remember. You know, they got the better of us last season on both occasions, but it's a new season and it hasn't started well for Grimsby. It started very well for Stockport County, but I'd say hasn't started well for Grimsby, only winning on 3 occasions, currently find themselves 18th in League 2, drawing 5 games as well as losing 5. It really hasn't been a season to remember so far for Grimsby Town fans. If you are a Grimsby Town fan, how are you feeling about your season so far? And where were you expecting to finish in the league? I can't imagine you would have been expected to be as low as you are at the moment. So what's been the problem at Grimsby Town so far this season? Let me know your thoughts in the comments on that. So yeah, we've spoken about Grimsby's difficult start to the season. That might be an understatement. But of course, you just never know in this league. You can be in a tough position at the moment. You could be 18th at the moment. You're still on a fair amount of decent points, and you could just manage to get yourself, on a bit of a run of form. And before you know it, you're in a much better place. It's still very tight at the moment in many parts of the league table. Of course, there's a massive gap between us and Grimsby, but that's not saying that Grimsby can't find themselves in the top half if they get on a good run of results over the next few weeks. It's that kind of league at the moment, but Stockport do appear to be pulling away a little bit. Of course, the form has been particularly strong for County in the last few weeks. 7 match winning streak, 8 if you include the EFL trophy win over Salford last week as well. They've been in incredible form, been scoring goals for fun. Of course, Tanto Alafi, Louis Barry, and even Will Collin and Paddy Madden have been stepping up with a few goals as well, but it has been particularly Louis Barry and Tanto Alafi who have been banging in the goals so far this season for Stockport County, and that has been the difference, and that is a big reason as to why Stockport County do find themselves top of the table as we record this video. So we just spoke about Tanto Alafi and Louis Barry, of course, have been banging in the goals for fun for Stockport County so far this season. We're going to talk about top scorers for both teams. I've already mentioned Tanto Alafi, who's currently got 9 goals for Stockport County this season. Louis Barry just short of Tanto Alafi with 7, so he's obviously just 2 off Tanto Alafi, but both of them have been in incredible form, and both of them I think have helped each other get goals as well, because I think that they've been able to, the way that Stockport County have been playing over the last few weeks has really benefited both of them. They're both players that have pace, they're both players that love to run in behind, and if it wasn't, if one of them players isn't finding that ball in behind, it's definitely going to go to the other, and it's just been unstoppable at the moment. So pace in behind has been a big factor, a big change, as well in Stockport County's style of play since we switched to the 4 at the back. So Grimsby Town will have to be wary of them too. They're really, really clever players. The movement, the runs they make, they're so threatening, and as I say, they're so quick as well. So and also got the ability to finish once they're in the right position as well. So they're really, really difficult to defend against. They're at least going to get a goal or 2 between them. I can't see them not doing that. So I think Grimsby have to expect they will already start the game with probably a goal down because of just how strong they've been so far this season. Grimsby Town's top scorers so far this season, they've got Abo Isa, who's scored 5 goals for them this season. Interesting fact that Stockport County have already come up against Abo Isa's brother so far this season in Mo Isa. We played him when we faced MK Dons in mid-September. Second top goal scorer for Grimsby Town so far this season, it's Danny Rose, not the one who played for left-back for Spurs in England, but Danny Rose, who's played in League Two, he's played for teams like Mansfield and Stevenage in the past, I think, and he's scored 4 goals so far this season for Grimsby Town. So as I say, it's not been the best of starts for Grimsby Town so far this season. They have lost the last 2 or 3 games, I believe. I think one was an EFL Trophy match, but they haven't won since the beginning of October. And in fact, the last 2 games have even seen red cards being handed out. Granted, one of the games was to an opposition player, but I think in their last game they had a player sent off. It might be something to keep an eye on. Of course, Stockport County had the best disciplinary record in League Two so far this season. We spoke about the fact that Grimsby Town have struggled, haven't really got that many goals behind them. We compared the goal scorers as well. You know, our top scorers are getting 7 and 9 goals. Their top scorers are getting around 4 and 5. The difference between the 2 teams is clear, and I do think we'll see that at Edgeley Park on Saturday. I do think that Stockport County will win this game, and I think I'm going to go with a Stockport County 3-1 win. Tanto Alafi, Louis Barry and Will Collar I'm predicting to score. They've been the 3 who've been getting on the score sheet. Will Collar, as I say, has also jumped in with a few goals as well so far this season. So all of them have looked incredible. Let me know your thoughts in terms of score prediction. Maybe even predict goal scorers. I don't typically predict goal scorers, but it's something I'm going to probably try and start doing. But I will go with a 3-1 win for Stockport County. As I say, not been the best start for Grimsby Town so far this season. It's been an incredible start for Stockport County, and I do expect us to extend our lead to 8 wins in 8 and keep top spot. Good to see Hippolyte as well back on the bench against Harrogate last weekend. Let me know your thoughts on that. How does he get back into the team with the way the team's been playing at the moment? Does he get straight back in? We've had this conversation with a few senior pros who have been injured whilst the younger players have come in, and it's difficult to get that spot back because of the form we've been in. So, where does Miles Hippolyte get in, and when does he get it back in, and who does he come in for? Let me know your thoughts on that. But some good matches in League Two across the board this weekend as well. A few top half clashes. Of course, Crawley Town will take on Crewe. That's 10th versus 4th. And Gillingham currently find themselves at 7th in the table. They take on Notts County, of course, in 2nd. Of course, losing to Mansfield last weekend. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited for the game on Saturday? And do you think County can retain top spot? Maybe you're a Grimsby fan. What are your chances? What are you predicting for Grimsby against Stockport County on Saturday? Get involved in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And also, do Stockport County manage to extend this lead to make it 8 wins in 8? Let me know. Get involved in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and as always, thanks for tuning in.